All right, here is the video for example number 5 and 6 from section 4.7 with polynomials and several variables. In this video, we're going to be adding and subtracting polynomials. Now we've done this before with just single variable, all the same variable. Now we're just going to do the same exact process. We're just going to have multiple variables. So the only difference here is we have to make sure that we're only combining like terms. Remember, the same variable with the same exact exponent. So you notice in example number 5a, it's asking us to add these two polynomials together because there's a plus sign in between. I'm simply taking all the terms in this first polynomial and I want to combine them with the like terms in this second polynomial by adding them. Remember, when we add and subtract, we do nothing with the exponents, we just combine like terms. Let's first, though, get rid of our parentheses by distributing the numbers in front. Remember, there's an invisible positive 1 in the first set of parentheses. So if I distribute that through, I end up getting a negative 5x cubed plus 3y minus 5y squared. When I distribute the positive 1 through the second set of parentheses, I end up getting an 8x cubed minus 4x squared plus 7y squared. Now I'm just going to combine like terms. I want to find all the variables with the same exponents. As long as they look exactly the same, I should be able to combine them by adding their coefficients. I see a negative 5x cubed and an 8x cubed that I can combine. I see a 3y, that's kind of lonely, no other like terms there. I see a negative 5y squared and a 7y squared that I can combine. And it looks like the 4x squared has no other like terms, so I can't combine that with anything. My final answer looks like it's going to be 3x cubed plus 3y plus 2y squared plus 4x squared. And any order you can write that in, as long as you make sure that you have the same exact terms that I do with the same signs. All right, let's practice another one. Look at example number 5b. I'm adding the two polynomials together. I know that because there's a plus sign in between. I'm going to get rid of the parentheses first by distributing the numbers in front, and both of these, they happen to be both positive ones again. And then I'm going to combine all my like terms. Remember, the same exact variable with the same exact exponent. So I notice here that I have a 5ab squared and a 3ab squared. I can combine those. I also have an a squared b here and an a squared b here that I can combine. It looks like I have a 5a cubed. There's no other a cubes by themselves, so that's the only term there, no like terms with that one. I have a positive 2 and a negative 5. Those are like terms that I can combine. And then I have an a cubed b. There is no other term that has an a cubed and a b, so that term would just drop down. I have a final answer of 8ab squared minus 6a squared b plus 5a cubed plus 3a cubed b minus 3. Again, you might have them in a different order than me. As long as you have the same exact terms with the same exact signs, that should be the same final answer. All right, let's do a few subtraction ones, or one subtraction one anyway. Look at example number 6 with me. This one's a little bit different because now I have a subtraction in between. I still want to get rid of the parentheses by distributing the numbers in front, and then I still want to combine my like terms. On this one, there's an invisible 1 in the front of the first set of parentheses, but there's an invisible negative 1 in the second set. So remember, when there's a negative 1 in front, that's going to change the signs to every single term in that second set of parentheses. So now I have a negative 4x squared y, a positive 6x cubed y squared, a negative x squared y squared, and a positive 5y. Now I have a big old long polynomial with lots of different variables. I want to make sure that I combine my like terms. Find all of your like terms and then combine those and see if you get the same answer as I do. I ended up with a final answer of 7x cubed y squared. I have a positive 3x squared y cubed, a plus 11y, and then a negative x squared y squared. Hopefully you got the same four terms I did. They look exactly the same signs, and the same variables. Adding and subtracting. In the next video, we're going to talk about what we do when we multiply polynomials with multiple different variables.